I'm Ben, this is my farm, and I don't think anything is getting up my hill today.
It's steep and, most importantly, muddy as hell.
I've got a lineup of off-roading vehicles to see which one can be the king of the hill. I'm betting on that one.
Ben has set up a proper hill climb on his farm that has 3 stages. Stage 1, a short but steep incline that's made up of thick, slippy clay. Stage 2 is as savage a green lane as you'll find, with deep vegetation and a river running by to add to the moisture. And then finally, the biggest challenge, Stage 3, known as Benjamin's Bog. This is where the spring of the river originates from, and at the right time of year, even tractors struggle to make it up here. If you make it through the gate at the top of the farm, the challenge is complete. The first vehicle to run the gauntlet, the cheapest off-roader you can buy new at 20 grand, a Dacia Duster 4x4. That thing is a straight up press car. That's as if you'd bought a Dacia from the showroom and had brought it straight onto Ben's farm.
First time driving a Dacia Duster, and I'm going straight into diff lock mode because I'm on all-season road tyres.
There's a chance this fails immediately, but I've got hope for the Dacia. It's essentially an 80-degree bend. Off he goes.
Purr on up there. Come on, baby.
Go on, Dacia. Go on. Oh, yes. Oh, no.
And we are in trouble.
No!
Stage 1, DNF.
We have stopped on a fairly steep hill, at exactly the part of the hill that you do not want to stop on, because controlling it on the way back down the hill will be quite a challenge.
It looks like the diff was working hard there, but he stopped 5 feet from the top of the hill. Come on, not the first turn though.
Well, the hill's winning so far. I'm well stuck here.
What does the ex-Stig do in this situation?
Now, the trick with this, usually you put it into like creep mode. Some of the cars have a little mode you can sort of track down using engine braking and control it that. But I'm going to be going down backwards using the ABS. Center the energy, control the speed.
So I think he's admitting defeat.
It's nice and slow. We want 0 momentum. 0. Nightmare.
I think maybe predictably the thing that's letting it down is the tyres.
0.1 mile an hour is what we want. 0.1 miles an hour. Think slow, Ben.
He's taking it very gently.
Think slow and happy thoughts. Slow and happy. Slow and happy.
Am I naive that you can't just sort of let it go? I'm not an off-roading guy.
There's just a little tree to my right. I just don't want to back it into the tree.
I mean, that is full-on sliding.
Thank God for that, I'm nearly at the bottom. Okay, well, there you go. That's the first challenge out the way, and we have our first loser. Woo!
That's the most relieved I've ever seen Ben Collins in his life.
I'm glad and relieved that that is over.
So are you going to give it a run-up now from there and give it a real go?
Yeah, you could try that, but I'm not certain that it's actually going to go straight. If you go look at those marks, there's every chance it's going to veer off and go down that other slope sideways and tip over.
I mean, I'm obviously going to trust the driver in this situation. Are you basically admitting defeat, Dacia, challenge 1, defeated?
I think it's a knockout.
Okay, let's move on. Challenge number 2. Immediate failure from the Dacia. Was there any chance it would get up stage 2? 3, 2, 1. Go on, little Dacia. Oh, he's giving it some. He's giving it some. Yeah!
Well, she's doing better than I thought. This economical 4x4 on the flat stuff.
He's gonna make it. Keep it pinned.
She's going well. Oh, but we're getting into the stickier stuff. Now, can it make it up this last bit of hill?
Keep going. Yes! 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 Go on, little Dacia.
Go on, baby. Go on! Yes!
Yes!
I am surprised.
How did it not manage that, but it managed that?
Stage 2, complete.
Tell me that's not got in my hat. Tell me that's not got in my hat. With some victory sendage in the bag, it was time for the seemingly unpassable Stage 3.
Finally, the nasty one. Can the Dacia get through Benjamin's Bog? Go on, Dacia. Go on. Oh, he's gonna do it. Come on. Yes. Oh no, 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 no.
Well, it's a bit of, it's not the gradient that's the problem.
Find traction, find traction, find traction. No.
Stage 3, DNF.
It's basically that this field sits on a spring, so it's like a sponge, and the car just sinks in up to its axles. We have come to a grinding halt.
The bog looked pretty chill. I thought once you got through that trough, you'd be all the way to the gate.
I knew it was going to get worse. I was trying to go as fast as possible. I went past you, and then it just starts to sink into the gunnels.
Oh yeah, they are quite deep.
Nothing gets through the marsh bog. Nothing. Well, not yet anyway.
Ben, the Dacia failed immediately, but then had a massive comeback.
Yeah.
It's 30 yards from the gate.
It's so close, but so far.
So the marsh is this.
Well, this is where the spring starts. So you get into sponge. I think this isn't even the spring though. Like time of year, it gets worse than this. So this is like a sort of intermediary level. But yeah, so far Hill 2, Dacia 1.
The next one is a car again, but it's a bit of an upgrade.
Well, later on you're going to help me get this out, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll leave this now as a bit of a marker.
Yeah.
But I mean, how bad is it?
It's not quite on the axles yet.
Yeah, that's
It's not far off though.
It's quite bad.
You've got a bit of mud on you.
Yeah, thanks for that. Do you realise how much this hat means to me?
Case of Red Bull a year?
Okay, time for our second vehicle, the Twisted Jimny.
Suzuki Jimny. It's proven to be a wildly successful car. I can see why. It's like a mini G-Wagon. But actually when you're inside it, it feels a lot smaller than the Duster, but it packs a lot of punch. 1.5 litre turbocharged engine, normally doing 0 to 60 in 13 seconds. This one has a bigger turbo on it, so it's got 165 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 8.5 seconds. It's got knobbly off-road tyres, all-terrain, four-wheel drive, straight into the diff lock. Will it get past the first challenge? Or will it fall foul in the Duster's tracks?
The big thing with this one is the off-roading tyres. Can it get up obstacle number 1?
Well, I can feel more grip, more bite. I can carry a little bit more into the hill this time. Let's not get cocky. Let's not get cocky.
Oh, wow. It's spitting rocks.
Kind of stopping in the same place.
Go on, Ben.
We're not dead yet.
Surely not.
Oh, we have stopped. Houston, we have stopped.
Stage 1, DNF.
Has the Dacia got further up than that?
I think that stopped in almost exactly the same place as the Duster.
What happened? You've got more power, more tyre.
I felt good, and it just lost a bit of momentum. It got more wheel spin, and then I gradually came to a stop, but I thought it was going to just eke over the top.
Let me run up and check the tyre marks versus the Dacia.
Dacia.
The Dacia has taken it with the not even off-roading tyres by, what, 4 feet?
It's that special Devon red soil. That's what it is.
The Dacia got to here.
Look at it. It's interesting. The clay has just basically got into those grooves and turned it into a slick.
That's Dacia 1, Jimny 0.
You're right, because the Dacia got further up.
Got further up, but nothing so far has managed to get up this hill. No. This little thing is the biggest test on this farm.
Well, let's see if this one can get to the top of the green lane.
Yeah, let's see it.
This is going to be interesting because the Duster only just made that left-hander, and this one's going to have to climb over that ground.
Okay, obstacle 2 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's got immediately sideways.
I reckon this is going to be a cakewalk. There is bags of torque from this turbo. It likes the high RPM.
Can he keep out of the rut from the Dacia? That's the question.
Jeez, I'm bogging down a lot though. I'm going to take a slightly different line. It's only fair to give it some fresh turf.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. This is where it slows up.
Yeah, definitely easier in this car.
I think that is 1-1.
Stage 2, complete.
That turbo! Boy, she sings. Just got to slow down for these little dippers. Dipper, 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 dipper. And then we're off. Well, I think she's going straight past the Dacia. Right, here we go. Stage 3. Now, on past performance, I do think this car's going to grapple through the marshy bog better than the Dacia, just based on that earlier stage. Although it did not make it as far up the hill, so anything could happen when we get to the marshy bog. What I really don't want to do is crash into the other vehicle. That would be bad.
Benjamin's Bog has claimed one victim. Will it claim another?
Now, I think this one has more clearance, so I may carry some more speed over the hump and try and see me through.
Now there's the trough here. Oh, he's through that with ease. Can he get past the Dacia?
I've got more speed. Scheiße. Oh, cakewalk.
Oh, he's through! He's through! Is he going to make it all the way to the gate?
I am in.
Yes!
Stage 3 complete.
Victory to the Suzuki.
It did it! Benjamin's Bog defeated. Back once again for the Renabog Master.
He's rehearsed that. You can tell. You know it. You do know it, don't you? Well done. Skibbity Riz. All over that.
Exactly.
No cap.
Exactly. Yeah. That was a real Sigma move.
Back to the road. What?
That was a real Sigma move.
Yes.
Although it's not Sigma to declare that it was Sigma. You just got to let it ride.
You wouldn't be able to do that. You'd have to rub it in everyone's face.
Yeah. Full on alpha, you know.
Okay, let's go.
Benjamin's Bog defeated. Again, it couldn't get up the first obstacle.
No.
But it managed to get all the way up here.
It really flew up. I think once the clay got out of the tread, that was it. And you really felt it was almost skimming across the surface. So it's quite, I think it's a relatively light car.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, what is this, 50 grand, so it's more than double the original price of a Jimny.
More than double that car.
Yes. I'm super impressed with both of them, actually, but that one in particular, for giving it a bog standard car, no pun intended.
Is this 30 grand, you know?
Super. Yeah, I don't know. Because really, you could put these tyres on that car and it would have gone through.
Really? You think that would have danced the whole way? Very cool. Well, we have got one more vehicle to send up your hill. The audience doesn't know about it yet. You sorted this one out.
This is my vehicle.
Right. Go down, warm it up.
Yep.
Send it.
All right. Be careful on the way down, Mike.
This twisted Jimny is now caked in mud from Ben's farm, but thankfully, it's been protected in a very clever way by the sponsors of today's video, G-Technic.
We took this twisted Jimny down to our local G-Technic accredited detailer, System Cleanse in Weston-super-Mare, to get treated with G-Technic's top-of-the-range crystal serum light treatment and their EXO V5 hydrophobic coating. Matt, the lead detailer, first gave the Jimny a full wash to make sure the bodywork was in tip-top shape to make the coating the most effective. Then goes on the Crystal Serum Light, which provides a solid base for our EXO V5 later. CSL goes a long way to protect your bodywork from nasty swirls and contaminants. We tidied up the Jimny's wheels and trim with their C5 wheel armour and C4 permanent trim restorer, plus cleaning up the glass with their Clear Vision Smart Glass. Finally, onto the EXO V5. This product is so hydrophobic as a top coating, you'll find that most of the dirt will just fly off when using a pressure washer, which helps especially on a black car which can get very mucky very easily. We only treated half the Jimny to show just how effortless the treated side is to maintain.
It's been very cool to see exactly how this coating works, but now it's time for the final vehicle. It's time for Collins to go full Clarkson.
Hovercraft. First of all, okay, if you see an obstacle, like if we're going over there, you see one of those trees coming towards you too late, you're going to hit it.
This is basically, it's a glorified leaf blower. Now, this is exactly the kind of thing that is actually all-terrain. I'm slightly concerned about what it's going to do on the hill and the fact that it has no brakes. Let's crank it up and see what happens. Right. Slight issue turning. It's not quite like a car. We're moving. Holy sh**. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Oh. Bugger. All right. There's a small pitfall. There's no reverse gear and there's no brakes. Don't judge me for this. It's very difficult going straight. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do now. sucker is out of control. I'm still getting used to it. But it works, baby. That is the first vehicle, my choice of vehicle, to get up that hill. Easy. Small issue on the log pile. Worked it out. So I'm a little bit concerned about going down the hill since this thing doesn't want to stop. But anyway, that's 1 for 1. Take that, Fernie.
Stage 1 complete.
Here we go for stage 2, which the car's managed. I think it could be more of an issue with the hovercraft, just because there's more ruts. There we go. Got a little bit of a tank slapper on. I got a little bit of a tank slapper. All right, we can do this. Let's turn early. Turn early, Ben. Early, early, early. Yes. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. I'm free. Oh, wait for my trees. Woo. Woo. Yeah. I love hovercrafting.
Stage 2 complete.
This thing's capable of doing 80 miles an hour. I am told, though, that at that speed, it can tip over. Which would be bad. Jesus Christ, this thing's fast. Wow. We are shifting. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This is the king of the hill. Absolutely no problem.
Stage 3 complete.
There you go! People looking for small cars, hybrids, electric cars. Actually, all you need is one of these. Land or sea, on a pocket of air. Job done, wherever you live. Another beautiful day on the farm.